Hot.
Okay. Hello, I'm here with Sword of the Morel?
Yes.
Or Morel?
I say Morel because it sounds better.
Okay.
The Morel.
It's the Morel because that's the mushroom.
Yeah, it's the mushroom name.
Who are you?
True. That's a good question.
Explain what your game is.
Yeah, Sword of the Morel is about a little mushroom dude in his little village. He goes and runs an errand for his grand mushroom here, and comes back to see that the village is swooped away by a bird, and must go and save the village from its nest.
Grand mushroom?
Yeah, grand mushroom.
That's adorable. Okay.
On your journey, you're given this sword called the Blade of Grass, and every enemy you kill, the sword grows bigger. And yeah, that's basically the whole idea. It was made in a week for the Game Music Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. So you have violent vegetation as a weapon.
Yes.
Cool.
It's pretty much just a blade of grass, which is the pun.
Okay.
Blade of grass.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you guys introduce your team?
We're just we're Team PEMDAS.
Yeah.
And that's
And your
just the
names
group
would be?
chat.
Yeah.
I'm John. I was the level designer and programmer for this game.
I'm Liam. I did most of the background art, not these clouds specifically, but just about everything else that's considered background art. So the tiles, big sprites like the cave, the houses. Yeah.
And other people on the team?
We have 4 people made the audio because the way the Game Music Jam works is you get a week to make the game, and then 4 composers are randomly assigned to your game to make the music. For other dev team members, we have Amanda Rowe, who did the this background and the man. Why am I having so much issue getting up here? What is happening?
Come, little mushroom, I know you can do it.
This is so surprising. I'm actually very confused as to why this is so difficult. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
Should I play? Should I
All right.
play?
Yeah,
I was like, you can tag in him. Sometimes it helps to have
Sorry.
one person play one
Amanda
person
Rowe made the animations and all the little characters in the game. We have Twig, Shirley's, I believe, who did the programming, did the sword stuff. I'm surprised it's this hard to get up here. It was not. I feel like
Is the game stretched out? Maybe
I don't know.
that would be so weird.
I'm very surprised by it. And Tyler, what's Tyler's last name? You remember? I don't remember Tyler's. Samay.
Samay, yes.
All right.
And he also did programming. He programmed the projectile enemies.
Okay.
And that's everyone on the team.
All
This is
right.
gonna be embarrassing if I can't.
Yeah, I'm
That's okay.
very.
It happens.
We can't get to the
Oh,
sword.
you did it.
No, we gotta get to the
Come
last
Come,
thing.
little shroom guy.
Oh, come on.
I believe in you.
There we go.
I-
Okay.
We gotta get to the main mechanic. We're gonna be sad if we can't get to that.
Wimble.
Wiggle's an
Wiggles.
interesting little
Boing.
dude.
Okay, go back there.
Oh, sorry.
Was that English?
No. Well, not kind of.
I mean,
it
Those
wasn't.
were
Anything.
words.
It was mushroom language.
can you go back?
Can you go back?
We gotta talk to Grandma Shroom.
Okay. So you spoke to a little friend, and they were like, "Wimble, was it bit?"
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm caught up now.
That's Wimble. Don't worry about him. Best character in the game.
But he seemed important. Wiggle, shoop, boing, wing.
Wiggle, boing.
boing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the only thing Wimble says in this entire game.
All right. If it comes up again, no. I feel a need to just sort of act it out. What is my motivation here?
Well, there's now a crater where your village is.
No.
Like if you remember, like there was just a big village
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
there's just nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
Yeah. So that's why you are given the blade of grass.
Okay.
Behold the blade of grass.
It's got a blade in the stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that your grand mushroom cackles. Okay.
It's funny because she's based off a Morel mushroom, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like Sword of the Morel, like it's her sword.
Oh, I get it.
You finally get to
So
the
you
main
actually have
mechanic.
reference images of different fungi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we come out with a big mood board. It was great.
Yeah, based off like, I think Studio Ghibli stuff and like mushrooms.
I know we're backtracking a little bit, but what is this music jam that you're talking about?
So this was for the Game Music Jam ran by the Berklee College of Music.
Is this an
If I
annual
remember.
event?
Yes. It runs around October, I believe, September. And yeah, you have 1 week to make a game based on the theme. Our theme was growth.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the growing sword came from. And then the week after, random composers. We tell them about the game. They make music.
Interesting.
We
That's
actually
cool.
won best soundtrack and best visuals for that jam that year.
They're adorable. I'm feeling for this mushroom.
So yeah, if,
And the mushroom.
when Liam kills this enemy, the sword grows a tiny bit.
You're killing acorns.
Yep. Gain their nourishment.
All right, cool.
So this is not quite a pacifist mushroom.
No.
Not exactly. I mean, hey, it's acorn, so it's vegetarian or something.
That would be cannibalistic.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's how
Welcome to the world.
fungi are in real life.
The main games that inspired this were we were trying to mix the games Getting Over It and Deepest Sword. If you know those two. So this
Okay.
game could get very ragey, especially with the sword mechanics, as people could get quite frustrated, which is really funny.
Are you intentionally making it ragey?
A little bit.
It's a side effect.
We
It's
want
not
them
meant
to
to
get
be, yeah.
skilled at the sword.
Okay.
You know? So if they, we want them to learn that. Oh no, you dropped it!
No, my sword.
You got,
Oh shoot! I can't move.
No!
I can't move anymore.
Oh, no.
Soft lock
So
myself.
that's funny, because that was a mechanic we gave up on, and it's still in the game. I'll pass it to me. I can speed run this if I don't get stuck in a crater.
Okay.
So yeah, so we had this idea of you could drop the sword. Thank God I didn't get stuck there.
Is his mushroom cap a parachute as well?
Yeah, you can float on the cap. That's the whole idea. Is like you're catching air with it.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can jump, and then if you hold it, you glide.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's some dialogue with Grandma Shroom where she talks about it.
I probably ignored it.
So you're floating with your little shroom head.
Okay, that's sweet.
What were we saying? This mouse is really weird. Okay. Anyway.
That's not a blade, that's a stump.
Yeah.
It grows.
It grows.
All right.
It's a growing blade.
Take that, you nut.
What was the last?
Oh, I see.
I feel like
If you kill enough acorns, do you end up having like Cloud's fantasy sword?
it gets really long. You see where the mouse is right here? That's about how long the sword gets.
Okay.
Oh
my
at
gosh.
the end of the game. I want to try
That
and
would be
like
something to aspire to.
that's why I want to try and speed run the game.
If it gets long enough, can I use it to pole vault?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, pole
Really?
vault? Not
Pole vault.
not like physics wise.
Okay.
You can do this thing where you balance on the blade and you
okay.
use the fact that you're higher up with the blade to get up somewhere. It's very fun stuff. Okay, I
Okay.
gotta try and this section
I've
is
played Boyfriend Dungeon, so I can date myself. The idea of using my sword as also my transportation, that is perfectly fine.
I just want to make sure I don't die here. I can show off the game if I get through this tunnel.
Uh-huh.
So something really really cool about this idea is like at the start it's like, wow, the sword's long, it's so cool. But after a while it's like, wow, the sword's long and it's in my way.
Oop.
It's very This mouse is very rude.
All right. There's 2 minutes left.
Ah.
So, what did you like about producing this game? Are there things about it that you're like, I'm really, really happy about this?
I liked making the levels. I want to do level design, and I got to do some level design for it. I got to work with cool artists like Liam and Amanda, who gave me the ability to just put their art in the level and make cool stuff from their level, like this cave.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, I downloaded Sprite for like the first time, and I just throughout the course of the week like got 60 hours in it, like in Steam. And now it was like 60 hours in it over the first week, and I was like, heck yeah. I had a lot of fun making the sprites for this place. Unfortunately, there's like a rock sprite that I made that is like half obscured at the left side of the screen, so you can't really see the whole thing. But I don't know.
So you guys continued developing this long after the game jam?
No.
No?
Surprisingly,
No, this is
This is just.
This was in
where
the
it
1
was
week.
After 1 week.
Yeah,
Yes.
surprisingly.
And you didn't do anything more than that?
no.
Surprisingly.
This was the game after 1 week.
Oh,
I did
that's cool.
I did a little bit because I had to implement audio. That's about it though. Audio and a speedrun timer because my friends wanted one.
Nifty. Okay.
It is awesome to hear that like when we tell people this was made in a week, people are like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah. There's some really interesting ideas here. I like the idea that the sword has potential additional effects because it gets longer. The whole the mushroom cap parachute thing is also pretty nifty.
Thank you.
You've got some sweet stuff going on. Voice acting.
We have
I want voice acting.
we have little sound effects for some of the characters.
Uh-huh.
That was made by our audio guy who showed up, but he's not here now.
Okay.
But like the mushrooms do go like which is quite funny.
I hear that in my head. Any words of encouragement for other folks, either about the game jam or coming up with these sort of ad hoc creative challenges?
I guess like nothing is original, so just like yeah, just borrow things from other ideas, put your own little spin on it, and you'll make something really cool. That's my advice for this. Also, do more game jams. You'll eventually hit gold.
That is solid advice. Bow tie, you got anything else?
Let's see.
He's not wearing a bow tie.
I'm almost at the end of the
when I met
game.
him, he was wearing a bow tie. Yes.
I'm almost at the end of the game right now. So I'm like, oh man, I can actually show it if I have just a little bit more time.
Oh.
I'm almost there.
You made the blade a little bit longer?
Yeah, it's about to be the longest it can be.
Oh.
This is the longest the blade gets.
That is redonk.
and you see there's this nest up here.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Hey.
Yay!
And then you have everyone here.
And scene. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Really
All
well.
right.
They're all hearing you win. I think my advice is just don't try to go for perfection. Just try and make something you think is cool and try to learn something because that's what game jams are about.
That is really good advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for popping in. And we'll get our next game set
Bye,
up.
Morel. Bye, Truffle.